You have an Echo device and you make a request. What happens to that information? What about privacy? Let's talk about it. Hi, my name is Craig. Here I do tech videos, and this is part of my weekly Echo series. Check out the description. I'll put links for all the articles that I talk about. I'll also put links in there for the Echo. This is season 2, episode 1 of my 52-week Echo series. If you haven't, please check out some of the videos from last year's series. In this digital age, there's a lot of talk about privacy. Do we have any? What happens to our information when we put it out there? And we've heard recently about Facebook intentionally or unintentionally allowing some users' private information out. It seems like every other month we hear about some big internet company or credit card company being hacked and a bunch of user information gets out. Virtual assistants are bringing a whole new area of concerns. What happens when you make a request on this Echo? Let's see what Amazon has to say. Here's an Amazon support page that explains how the Echo devices work when you make requests. First, what happens when you speak to your device? According to Amazon, when you speak to your device, a recording of what you asked is sent to Amazon's cloud, where they process your request and other information to respond to you. Is your device always recording information? Amazon says, no, by default, Echo devices are designed to detect only your chosen wake word. The device detects the wake word by identifying acoustic patterns that match the wake word. No audio is stored or sent to the cloud unless the device detects the wake word. Okay, that's good. It's not always recording your conversations. Good start. Can I review or delete my recordings? Yes, you can review voice recordings associated with your account and delete those voice recordings one by one or all at once by visiting the app or a link on their webpage to see the recordings. So I can get rid of the recorded information it collects. But how are those recordings being used? Amazon says it uses your recordings and other information, including from third-party services, to answer your questions, fulfill your request, and improve your experience in our services. We associate your request with your Amazon account to allow you to review your voice recordings, access other Amazon services, such as Kindle books and audiobooks, and to provide you with a more personalized experience. But how does your voice improve the process? According to Amazon, it helps your device become smarter every day. The more you use it, the more the service adapts to your speech patterns, vocabulary, and personal preferences. For example, we use your request to train our speech recognition and natural language understanding systems. All that sounds good, but do we need to be concerned? In a Bloomberg article from May 2018, they talk about a couple who were speaking and accidentally sent a recording to one of the husband's employees. The couple was having a conversation and their device started recording and it was sent out. Amazon responded by saying it was an odd series of events that triggered this. Amazon explained the series of events that triggered the episode in an email statement. The Echo woke up after hearing a word in the couple's conversation that sounded like the wake word, the usual trigger to begin recording. Then the speaker later heard send message during the conversation, at which point the device asked to whom the pair continued talking in the background, and the Echo system interpreted part of the chat to identify a name in the couple's contact list. The device then asked aloud if they wanted to send a message to that contact and heard right in more background conversation. Now, this is something that's very unlikely to happen if this is how it actually took place. Now, what about being hacked? In a Wired article, it shows that a group of hackers found a way to get into Echo devices. Not that it was easy to do, but they did take apart an Echo device and reprogram it to be able to access vulnerabilities in the web and the services. They did report this to Amazon, and a patch was put out fixing this problem. In the Wired article, they say a group of Chinese hackers spent months developing a new technique for hijacking the voice assistant gadget. It's still hardly a full-blown remote takeover of these speakers, but it may be the closest thing yet to a practical demonstration of how the devices might be silently hijacked for surveillance. Owners shouldn't panic because the hackers alerted to Amazon of their findings and a security fix was put out in July of 2018. But even before that, the device had to be on the same Wi-Fi as other Echoes to be able to take them over. If they could get the modified Echo onto the Wi-Fi network of another Echo device, they could silently take it over by using the previous vulnerabilities. So the chance of this happening for your average Echo owner was very slim. So it'd be good not to allow strange echoes on your Wi-Fi. Another article from CNBC titled, "Former NSA Privacy Expert, Here's How Likely It Is That Your Amazon Echo Will Be Hacked." In the article, he says chances are actually pretty low for the average person, according to Jake Williams. He's the founder and president of a cybersecurity firm. What we're talking about here is a lot of work, Williams tells CNBC, making it, of hacking into a smart speaker. Would-be attackers don't care what you're talking about at home. They're looking to monetize data. The level of effort to do this is too high in the vast majority of cases, Williams explains. Your average American just isn't that interesting. He goes on to say, unlike your laptop where you install software and you run a lot of complicated programs there, and you have a web browser that has to interpret JavaScript and HTML and Flash and ridiculous amounts of processing, if you think about your Echo or your always-on assistant, it really only takes input from two places. Williams explains, it takes in you with your voice, and then it's a stream coming back from the server at the company. Unless you're saying private information after using the wake word, what are you transmitting to and from to be recorded? Even if something is being recorded, now hackers have to hack into Amazon to get that recording? Sounds like a lot of work. Why not steal a bunch of credit card information instead? Now, Amazon responded by saying, Amazon takes customer security seriously, and we have full teams dedicated to ensuring the safety and security of our products. We have taken measures to make Echo secure. These include disallowing third-party installation on the devices, rigorous security reviews, secure software development requirements, and encryption of communication between Echo, the Alexa app, and Amazon servers. Like I said, unless you're recording something sensitive and then hackers want to hack into your account to hear your recordings, your chances are pretty slim. But let's talk about if you want to go beyond and protect your devices. Here's an article from the website Tom's Guide that has some suggestions on how to protect your Echo device better. First, make sure to protect your network. Next, you can change the wake word of your device. You can also strengthen your Amazon password, which wouldn't be a bad idea anyways. From there, you can delete old recordings, especially those with sensitive information. But knowing that if you do delete those recordings, that it will take away some of the personalized experience. And last, read third-party policies to see what they're allowed to do. But according to Amazon, those third parties are not going to be able to install any software on the device itself. Those third-party skills are being stored in the cloud. Unlike apps that you actually download onto your phone that are sitting right next to the personal information that is stored in your phone. So that should be more secure. So after all I've read and learned, I'm not too concerned about the privacy level of Echo devices. One, it has to hear the wake word before it's going to store any of your information. Two, it's just voice that's going to and from the servers. Nothing's actually on the device. And three, the most important thing, there's too much value for Amazon to keep our trust and not violate it. They make their money off of selling products by us shopping on Amazon.com. If our trust is violated, why are we going to shop there? That will affect them. Unlike someone like Facebook, we are the products there, and we've become so dependent on it to keep in touch with people, we're most likely not going to leave Facebook. I have a lot more trust in companies, though, that don't make their money off of selling information. They make their money off of selling products. This stuff isn't going away. Virtual assistants are going to become more commonplace. Just as we've had to adapt with credit cards and information being stolen there, we're going to have to adapt with hiccups in virtual assistants. But think about this. How much personal information are you giving to Facebook? And they're keeping it and monetizing it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you like this video, please hit that like button. If you haven't, please consider subscribing and click that bell to be notified of the next video. If you'd like to help support the channel, check out the Amazon link in the description. If you use it, Amazon will kick us back a little. Also, please visit craigpaulson.com for the latest news and information about the channel. Thank you for watching this and have a great day. Bye.